for the first out.
Batting second, center fielder, Cesar.
First offering on its way to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Isaac Wellman steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Fooled him on strike three right there, and he gets that always satisfying backwards K. You know, major league teams and their scouts just love guys that can rack up the strikeouts. So we're going to see if he can collect a few more of those before this night's over.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Chacin is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score. Orlando Burton will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Striding into the box, James Fugate, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left foul at home plate. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
No score here as we play inning number 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. TJ Vick into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Jim Jackson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Jim Jackson.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Christian is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Russell has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Robbie Fisk digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The West squad wins this one 2-1. So long, everybody.
For the home team, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.
With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the... Bobby Blumenthal comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Bobby Blumenthal.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And a rather easy first out. Lando Cortez as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
0-1, no strikes.
Plays it first.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
Here we go. Batting third,
Luther Streeter gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
Nope.
That misses 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming here. Leading off the inning, Junior Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Landis. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. And this is fouled at the plate. No one out with a runner at second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
I go.
And taken in out there for the first out. Stepping in, Freddie Pacheco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. One out and a runner on second base.
Hey, we got one out here.
Off the plate, outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
I got it.
Chacin backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Felipe Arellano, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
That evens it up 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. Trey Humphreys digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 9th.
At the plate, Jeremy Dugan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there at the knees, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Bobby Blumenthal digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com.
Welcome, everyone, to this year's Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Showcase, will begin their journey as professional baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming about and working towards their entire lives. We wish them all the best of luck and look forward to watching them develop into even greater ball players over the coming years. With that said, it's time to get started. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first overall pick in this year's first-year player draft, the Philadelphia Phillies select Charlie Winston, a closing pitcher from the West Region. With the second pick in the first round, the Cincinnati Reds select Tyrone Gilchrist, a starting pitcher from the West Region. With the third pick of the first round, the Atlanta Braves select Phil Singletary, a starting pitcher from the West Region. With the fourth pick in the first round, the Oakland Athletics select Rich Kuiper, a relief pitcher from the West Region. With the fifth pick of the first round, the Milwaukee Brewers select James Fugate, a third baseman from the West Region. With the sixth pick in the first round, the Colorado Rockies select Freddie Goldberg, a shortstop from the West Region. With the seventh pick of the first round, the Miami Marlins select Claudio Gallegos, a closing pitcher from the Central Region. With the eighth pick in the first round, the San Diego Padres select Herb Spillane, a relief pitcher from the West Region. With the ninth pick of the first round, the Detroit Tigers select Jim Jackson, a shortstop from the West Region. With the 10th pick in the first round, the Chicago White Sox select Felipe Arellano, a shortstop from the Central Region. With the 11th pick of the first round, the Seattle Mariners select Trey Humphreys, a third baseman from the Central Region. With the 12th pick in the first round, the Boston Red Sox select Jack Pechtold, a closing pitcher from the East Region. With the 13th pick of the first round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Cesar Rodriguez, a relief pitcher from the West Region. With the 14th pick in the first round, the Tampa Bay Rays select James Osborne, a starting pitcher from the East Region.
Okay, so another top draft prospect is off the board after that selection. A lot of people, and of course his new organization, have high hopes for him. What do you guys think about his future?
Well, I like this pick a lot. His talent certainly warrants him being taken early in the first round like this. And he looked very promising at the Topps Amateur Showcase. And from what I can tell,
Matt Vasgersian back here. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Montgomery Biscuits. Comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the General, the shortstop, Greg
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Eric, you look at these guys with the first inning lead as they take the field for the bottom half here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Yeah, and you know, there's no more valuable weapon for a pitcher to have than the ability to miss bats. And while time will tell if this prized prospect develops into a strikeout pitcher, he can now celebrate his first at this level no matter what.
Batting third, left fielder
Steven Rutledge is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Bradley Champion will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Here we go.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, we got one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Standing in now, number 5. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
Come on, guys.
Bounce to first. Schaefer gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of Greg Trailer will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out.
batting 8.
Striding into the box, Benito Merced, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Leo Gutierrez digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete.
Hey, here we go.
Greg Fryman is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Count 0-2.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Well, this is the 2nd time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, we got one here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Steven Rutledge stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4. Leading off the inning, Bradley Champion, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Brito has a play, and he's set down 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Emmett James. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He spoils another one, and will do it again. 1-2, here it comes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Number 5 steps in now. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Down the third baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Plays at first now.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. The Biscuits lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Greg Trailer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Benito Merced will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those back to focusing on the task at hand.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Leo Gutierrez will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Yeah! And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later, somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Greg Fryman will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Hit down the third baseline to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Samuel Estrada will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Tap foul at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Plays it first.
Stephen Rutledge will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Ramirez is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
First baseman number 17.
Bradley Champion will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Hit hard to short. Mueller is right there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up. And Montgomery's out in front here, 3-0. Emmett James digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Come on, guys.
Number 5 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Greg Trailer will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Benito Merced will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded pickup. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Leo Gutierrez will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Grounded to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Greg Fryman will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
He's coming. Hit me.
And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Samuel Estrada will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Stephen Rutledge comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle.
Find a way to get it done. That's what it's all about right here. Give your guys a chance to make something big happen.
One down.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Guerrero is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the American League East, Logan Morrison had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Rays over the White Sox 12-1. The Mariners dropped 4 home runs in this one.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He comes into the game sporting a slugging percentage over 600, so expect to see some very hard contact.
Ross Diaz comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Ross Diaz.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit. Darryl Judd will get his first shot at it here. And he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Darryl Judd will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And, Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
Center fielder.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will get in there with their first run.